News, the immigration showdown here in the United States to discuss the president's stunning reversal on family separations at the border to the immigration votes in the House of Representatives that are underway. I want to bring in Hawaii Senator Mazie Hirono. She's a Democrat. She serves on the Senate Armed Services and Judiciary Committees. Senator, thanks so much for joining us. Let me get your quick reaction, Senator, to the president's executive order to keep detained families together. What do you think?
Well, first let me say that the president's apparent hatred of immigrants causes him to make really bad decisions, such as the Muslim ban that led to chaos at the airports, lawsuits, and now his zero tolerance policy for border crossers. So yesterday's executive order simply will keep the children together with their parents, but they will still be in detention, apparently, detention facilities which you don't have for indeterminate periods of time. Not to mention the traumatized 2,400 children who have already been separated from their parents. His executive order made no reference to it, and from what I am told, Homeland Security now treats these children as unaccompanied minors, and they are now looking for foster people to take care of these kids, even if they had parents. So there is absolutely no effort to reunify these 2,400 traumatized children with their parents.
Yeah, they got to reunify those kids with their parents as quickly as possible.
HHS is not going to do that. In fact, they're trying to find sponsors for these kids.
Well, the president just did say that his goal is now to reunite separated groups, in his words. Let's see if he can do that. He is the president of the United States. He can tell HHS and he can tell other elements of the U.S. government to do it if that's what he wants to do. Let me get to these votes that are underway in the House of Representatives. Yes. I know you're in the Senate, the House voting today on 2 immigration bills. The president, though, cast doubt that either measure would eventually pass. Even if it passed the House, he doubts it would pass the Senate. Let me read to you what he tweeted. What is the purpose of the House doing good immigration bills when you need 9 votes by Democrats in the Senate and the Dems are only looking to obstruct, which they feel is good for them in the midterms? Republicans must get rid of the stupid filibuster rule. It is killing you. Let me get your thoughts on that, Senator. What's your reaction?
The president again shows that he has absolutely no understanding of checks and balances. He just wants the House and Senate to do his bidding, and he'll hold anybody hostage for that. As far as I know, the House bills do not go very far in protecting DACA applicants. And so he continues to, when he can't find a good explanation for his criticisms, he just blames the Democrats, even if, notice, that the Republicans, or what I call the Trump party, now controls the House, the Senate, as well as the presidency. So these House bills do hardly anything to really protect DACA or to create the kind of immigration reform that I would like to see, which is comprehensive immigration reform.
The president, by the way, calls you and your fellow Democrats extremists. You're only interested in one thing. He says open borders and preventing the Republicans from achieving anything. He used very, very strong words just now. I don't know if you heard in his cabinet meeting.
You know what my strong reaction to that is? It's a lie. So for the president to constantly say that we are against immigration reform that makes sense, that is humane, it's a lie. And in fact, he is the one who is creating chaos at every turn. He never makes up his mind. We had a DACA bill that he said he would sign if it was bipartisan. He didn't sign it at the last minute. And so we never know where the president is, but one thing he can be counted on is to blame everyone else for the chaos that he creates, and he loves to blame Democrats as obstructionists, even if the Democrats do not control the House, Senate, or the presidency. Boy, that is how effective he is as president, that the 2 bodies that are his party, he can't get what he wants out of them.
Senator Hirono, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you. Aloha.